Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ingo here. How are you doing? Morning. A beautiful day here in the Austrian Alps. Not a cloud. Temperatures expected well over 30 the next couple of days. Well, today I'm gonna take you on my usual training round. 38 k's, 950 meters climbing. See what I'm usually up to. What a day! Yeah, August, quite a busy month here. A lot of tourists come here to this part of the world. This is the western part of Austria, next to the Swiss border. So now we have to tackle the first hill of the day, Lausanne Pass. 4.8 kilometers, average 8.3%. It sounds actually worse than it is. It's quite a steady climb. So here you have a glimpse of my home village. It's a small village, 2,000 people. Over there is a church. It's a next village called Egg, like the egg. And then across those mountains you come into Germany. Over there is Andelsbuch. This mountain is called Niedere. And this whole valley is the Bregenzerwald region. You see, that's a big mountain, Canisfluh, over 2,000 meters. The further you go in, the higher the mountains are getting. Spectacular, isn't it? Yeah, this climb is quite handy for me. You can always hop on the bike quickly and have a good workout. Usually from my house to the top and back 35-40 minutes. I'll show you something else. So here you see each of these small villages usually have a public public swimming pool. Yeah, if you are a guest and stay for at least 3 nights, all access to these pools, loads of them, completely free of charge. Also, all public buses free of charge. If you want to go up the mountains further in, cable cars, free of charge. Only the locals have to pay. So tourists are very welcome here, and obviously we make sure we look after them and come back and yeah, spend some dinero here in this area. Wow, so we go up here now. There are plenty of hotels in the area. There's also holiday lets, many private, rented out. For example, this is a hotel. It costs about, with breakfast, 2 people, you're talking about 100 euros, 120 a night. Obviously you see a lot of houses built with wood. It's a local resource and very good for you, living in a wooden house. Obviously the base is concrete, but the rest wood. Now we're getting into the steepest section. For road cyclists, it's absolutely perfect to ride your bike here. First of all, the road surface is absolutely super smooth. No potholes, not one, guarantee you. And the motorists usually show a lot of respect towards the cyclists, so they go not 1.5 meters, 3 meters around you. So you can ride your bike here pretty safe. So as a motorist, if you hit a cyclist, you are in deep trouble. So they know that. Yeah, me too, and I'm with my car and I see a cyclist, ooh, slow down and wait and drive around and to make sure cyclists are safe. So I think many countries could learn a fair share of this behavior. This way, in 2.5 hours you're in Munich, in 1 hour and 50 minutes you're in Zurich, 4 hours in Salzburg, 4 hours you're in Milan. It's very central. This is basically the heart of Europe. Almost on top, 500 meters. We made it, top of Lausanne Pass. 6 kilometers from my house, climbing 450 meters. So this is a hotel. We are on 1150 meters. It's usually in the winter very popular with skiing, but obviously the snow is getting less and less every year. So you need to go further in. Big ski resorts, Vorarlberg region. Not too far away, 40-45 minutes. You are up on 2,500 meters. That peak at the far end, that's already Germany. Lake Constance, we're gonna see in a bit. Yeah, beautiful, what a day. One bloody cloud, what's happening? Yeah, apart from cycling, obviously mountain biking is very popular here, and hiking. You can, a million trails, you can walk anywhere, huts everywhere in the mountains, you can have some refreshments. So it's, if you're not an outdoor lover, then this is probably not the place to be for you. Nature is very important here. Alright folks, we're gonna continue our journey very pronto. Yeah, we came up here now, as I said, 4.8 kilometers is the climb, average is 8.3. So this is a pretty reasonable climb, doable for most people. It sounds worse than it is. However, we are going down now to Dornbirn, and that's a nasty bugger coming up. That's 7.2 kilometers, an average gradient of 9.3. So if you can do this one from Dornbirn to Hochhilpele, Bödele, to this area, Lausanne Pass, then you can basically climb any pass in the Alps. I tell you, this is every time I come up here, it's like, why again? I just can hear them, the Swiss. Like the daddy in front with that Orbea, that's an Orbea Gain, that's an e-bike. You wouldn't recognize it. You only actually, when you pass them, you hear that little zzz, you hear the electric support. Yeah, the majority of all cyclists here have e-bikes. I say a number, 70%, maybe more, are riding e-bikes. Guys like manuals, like what we do, not that many around. There is a community, a big community, road cyclists and mountain bikers, hardcore, you know, like to break a sweat. But e-bike is huge, young and old, so very popular. You know how you recognize an e-biker from far? They're always wearing a jacket. You can go anywhere. If you see a cyclist with a jacket on, it's an e-biker. I tell you, that's how it is. It's the rule. Anyway, we like to sweat. The harder the better. No, I love it. When you come back home and you had a good workout, you have a shower, you feel like newborn, don't you? Alright guys, let's get a move on. I won't be able to film downhill, it's pretty steep and fast, but I might stop halfway down so you can see a bit what's happening. Let's go! That's the Lake of Constance. Germany on the other side, to the left, Switzerland. Quick stop guys, this is the Rheintal. So over there, the big mountains, you see Hoher Kasten, and the big one, that's the Sentis. It's in Switzerland already. Across the border, not far. from my house across the border into Switzerland, 25 minutes, 25, not more. And around the corner, that's Liechtenstein. So we are almost down in Dornbirn. That's actually a city, small city, 50,000 people. Morgen. Right, we are in Dornbirn now and ready to tackle our next little challenge. We're gonna climb the Ach-Rhein stretch. It's about 6 kilometers long. Average is about 4 to 5%. Nothing bad really. Beautiful ride. So we turn here right. Yeah, if you want to see this ride in detail, just follow me on Strava. Ingo Bicycle Beyond. Here we go. Now here you see a sign of all the passes further in the mountains. If they're open or closed, so everything is green, open, ready for rock and roll. Nice and peaceful ascent here. Not much traffic. So 200 meters, climbing is done, and then we go for 3 k's flat into the next village, Alberschwende. Last 4 k's, 2 uphill sections. The last 800 meters are a bit steep, 11%, but then we made it. Last climb of the day. This is the steepest. Here we are. Thanks for watching this little video about my training loop, my standard route. Hope to see you soon, somewhere on the road. Meanwhile, don't forget, keep on pedaling. Cheerio. Greetings from a very hot day, blue sky day in Austria.